Hello viewers, the name is Triple D. Yeah, the video you're watching right now on my screen is what I want to talk about today. I'm talking about basically about road safety. How safe is our roads? What are the transporters doing? What is the government doing? And what about the institution that is in charge of our road safety? What are they doing? This incident you're watching right now happens in Okene in Kogi State. This bus belongs to one of the major transporter in Nigeria called ABC. And we all boarded this bus from Abuja to Lagos. On our way, one of our passengers decided to use the bathroom in the bus to pee. And all of a sudden, this guy ran out and said, "Fire, fire, fire, fire." And everybody was scared. So people were already sleeping. And everybody was so scared. Everybody jumped up in shock. And we were all surprised. What's going on? Where's the fire? What's going on? This guy said, fire in the bathroom, fire in the bathroom. And all we need to do was to knock on the driver to stop the vehicle. And at that point, there was so much panic among everybody, and we have to console ourselves and tell everybody to calm down, that we should all take the exit one after the other so that we don't get ourselves stuck at the exit. And that was how all of us came out of this bus unhurt. But that is not what this is all about. Because this is something that happens on a daily basis. Now, to the transporters, what are you people really doing about saving people's life? Why would you put a 40 bus on the road for such a long trip? Abuja to Lagos, that is a long trip. That is over 10 hours journey. Why wasn't there any kind of check on this vehicle before it was allowed to go on the road? We had that accident at about 1 p.m. 1 p.m. in the afternoon. And we were there in that accident scene. We were there till 7 p.m. in the evening before we got the road safety marshals who were patrolling the road. We got them. They came around and helped us to their base. I bet you within those hours, the transport company could not make any effort for our rescue. Could not even make an effort to get us another bus to convey us to our final destination. It took them 10 p.m. in that same day, 10 p.m. for these guys to bring a bus to convey us to our final destination. And to the biggest surprise, there was nothing like they coming to check how we're doing, how was it, and how they didn't even care about us. They just bonded us in the vehicle and take us to our final destination. To tell you how these people care less about our lives. They don't care. The government has an institution they call the road safety marshal, who are supposed to be patrolling the road and and make sure that everything, traffic on the road is safe and all that. But to be very honest with you, these institutions are not working. The government is not responsible. That is why something like this will happen and nobody cares. Nobody did anything about it. Nobody said anything about it. This is how people would have died in that fire accident and nobody would have said anything about it. The government wouldn't have even said anything about it. There was no news coverage on it. We witnessed this bus burnt down completely. There was nothing left on this bus. That is how crazy it is. Very, very crazy. Just look at the way the bus is burned. Look at the flame. Look. If people were still in that bus, do you think they would have survived it? If, for instance, something happened and we couldn't open the door to run out, what would have happened? And this is how we would have just died just like that. And nothing would have happened. Nigeria is a country where crazy things are happening. People die on a daily basis and the government don't care. That is why you see people open business in Nigeria and they do whatever they like because nobody's checking them. Nobody. The road safety are supposed to be sure that our roads are safe. Commuters are safe. Motorists are doing the right thing on the road. Vehicles are being checked. But all these people care about is their personal gain. Money. It's so crazy what is going on. Our government is not just responsive in any way. I tell you, this fire incident was never reported by any media houses. The transport owners, they are even more crazy because all they care about is the money that we pay them for transport. They don't care about us. They don't care about our health. When would all this nonsense stop? When would human life becomes a priority to government and their institutions? When would human life become an important thing? Why are we doing this to ourselves? And when people begin to run out of the country, you think they're not doing the right thing? Everybody wants to live where their lives and their properties are safe. Nobody wants to live in a country where the government doesn't even care about you. It's so crazy what is going on. Nigeria. It's high time we begin to hold our government and their institutions responsible. We need to hold them to be responsible. A lot of negligence is going on. I bet you that this incident that happened is as a result of an act of negligence on the part of the transport owners. Because they would have seen a sign that this bus is not fit to be on the road. But they allowed it to be on the road. And since the government is not checking on those people and how they go about their operations, it's all crazy. I just hope the people in charge, the government, the transport owners, and the government institutions like the road safety marshals, please make sure our roads are safe. Make sure our vehicles on the road that are on the road, they are in good order. That is your job. Not going about collecting money from these people and you let them waste innocent lives. Please, such shouldn't happen again. ABC Transport or ABC Motor, whatever you call yourself, be sure this kind of thing never happened again. Thank you, folks.